Good morning, Internet. I'm Master Briss, and this is new music. A shock. Hello, Titans. While you've been busy with the hive, students, I've been building my clone army. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's it? Nothing more? Fair enough. Anyway, welcome to the sixth and final part of Let's Suffer Through Teen Titans for the GBA. I have to complete this one level, and then I never have to play a game like this again until I'm inevitably forced to play the sequel. Because there's a sequel. I haven't mentioned it before because I wasn't sure if it was relevant. I was planning to include it as a stinger in the end in case I did the sequel, but then I decided I might not actually play the sequel because, well, I hated this thing enough already, but people have reminded me quite frankly that I have a duty to do so, and therefore I'm going to have to do it. Eventually. I'm not going to complete this game and then immediately go on to play the sequel. I'm saying that now. Because I can't. I just can't. Actually, Beast Boy is probably better since this bridge looks like it could be a compulsory fight sequence. And I seem to have rather a lot of sky. Oh. Yeah, I tried. I'm C-bound. Oh, things. Right. Of course. Why did that work in one level and then in later levels they decided, this isn't going to work anymore? We were going to give you this nice little bonus thing so that you didn't have to suffer through the entire game, but we've decided to take it away from you because you can't have nice things. Who needs nice things, really? Nice things are for nice people. And look at you, you're not a nice person. You're just a person suffering through a license game which doesn't seem better at all no matter how much I try to make it sound so. At least I have tea. Ah, wonderful tea. Oh, and you're orange, so I need Starfire. This is the last level of this, and then I never have to play this again. Well, until the sequel. I never have to play a game with no run mechanic, no block mechanic. Instead, I have to pick a different thing to solo LP. That'll be fun. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something. In fact, I already have, but I'm going to save that one until the end of the update. All I can tell you about it right now is, it's just great. Well, maybe I don't. Find the computer route. Oh. This is actually Assault on Hive HQ, which appears to be built in a very sunny park in the middle of somewhere. Seems a bit of a weird place to put a park, if you ask me. No, the Hive HQ, not the park. Door is locked, find the reactor that controls it, and use Starfire to open it. So somewhere along here, there should be some sort of thingy-mabobber. Thingy-mabobbers are a good start. Thingy-mabobbers control every aspect of our daily lives. From the way we eat our food to the way we digest things. And I have no idea which of these holes is the correct one. Let's try this one first since we're here. No, this just appears to be a bonus room with some pizza and a collector's card. At the end of this video, I think I will go back to the main menu and show off what the collector's cards actually are, because I haven't seen them yet. For all I know, they could actually be rather nice. I highly doubt that they will be, but hope springs eternal. And I want to change back. Wonder if they have suitably not recycled final boss music. I doubt it. But, again, I can dream. I can dream is the answer to a lot of things. Yep, this is just pretty much the... Well, the tilings are slightly different, I guess. In some areas. But they're not as different as they could be. Ah, dear. And turrets, which presumably are necessary to defeat this, but if you didn't fly up that high, you wouldn't know they exist. More blatant generic hive troopers. Presumably Titans clones will be a thing again at some point. Punch, punch, jump, float, attack, 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 attack. I'm probably not going to leave this in full. I'll probably just cut it shortly after here because you've probably seen by now the entire extent of the graphical edits they've made to create the Hive HQ. I don't imagine much new things will be showing up. Ooh, it's getting dark. Spooky. You can tell I'm utterly terrified by this turn of events. Breaking news. Crimean debates will now be spoken entirely in turret. It just mostly consists of them sitting there going, "Are you still there?" I have always liked that turret voice. I have an inflatable one somewhere. And by somewhere I mean in the next room. I think it's approximately to scale. It's quite nice. Also, that thing, that door which appears to have opened into some sort of holding room with no furniture in it. Has that hive trooper just been waiting in there to come out? Does he just have nothing better to do than wait for whoever to turn up and then just suddenly get attacked? Is that just what he spends his life doing? Well, I guess everyone needs a hobby, but why am I doing this? This is a terrible idea. Counter laser! At least I can attack the turrets with my force field. That has always been a very nice touch. One of my favourite touches, along with A Touch of Frost. That's okay, that's a lie. I've never actually watched A Touch of Frost. Use Titan Skill X to get to door that allows you to use Titan Skill Y. And yet this is the most diverse use of Titan skills I've been called upon to do all game, so I can hardly complain. Alright, yeah, need to... They don't even hurt that... Oh no, they bounce you back in a certain direction. You can only use that trick one way. How disappointing. Well, not really disappointing. Just unexpected. Not even unexpected, really. Nothing is unexpected by this point. Run, run, drop? Yes, drop seems to be about right. And drop again. Through this gap. So much actual use of this. Oh wait, no, this is just a collector's card, isn't it? Yeah, I've collected relatively few. Okay. I guess this is the clone production lab? Except that that one doesn't have weird grey skin. Unless, of course, they're making a sort of... trying to make some sort of new advanced hyper clone, which is better than standard clones and has a slightly better power to weight ratio or something. Still, it seems a bit weird that the... Oh no, I suppose that's the base clone from which all the other clones are derived, so it makes sense that all the clones that are cloned from that clone are clones of a clone and therefore are more of sort of Hong Kong knockoff level than the actual first clone. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's as close as I'm going to get to Fridge Brilliance in this game. Oh no, except that this apparently is like the mega clone, which has now burst out and attacked us. Can't think of it. I can just spam Raven's force field until it dies. Or sinks. That is possibly the best way of fighting I have come across in this entire game. Although I'm now probably going to have to fight perfect clones of every single Titan. I need more tea. He has such a determined expression on his face when he operates the computer. He gets really into it. But then I suppose you have to take every last bit for everything it has, because how often do you actually get to go and find computer rooms? Not as often as you'd like, I think is the answer. Ah, and here we have the perfect Raven clone, which of course means that all these enemies are going to be... It's super effective against... Well, Raven is super effective against them, not anything other. Actually, I wonder. Does that just naturally crack over time, or do I have to... Yeah, it's just background furniture. I do actually have to defeat these things. The Raven AI, I must admit, is one of the worst parts of this entire thing. Just because of how spam happy she is with her attacks and with her invulnerability inciting force field. On the other hand, if I can kick her before she does the thingy-mabobber, then that's usually works out for me in the long run. And there's another one. Switch to Robin. Except that she's now doing that thing. Attack, 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 attack. Attack, attack, attack is pretty much what all this boils down to in the end. When it gets down to it, it's because you're a trainer. Have a berry. And here comes Perfect Raven, who just has the exact same AI as all the other ravens. I'm just gonna laser you. Her fingers are remarkably spindly and single pixely when splayed out like that. I wonder if that's deliberate, or if that's just bad spriting. It's probably the latter. Oh, but here's the Beast Boy perfect clone thing. So I will have to fight in a minute. I'm presuming he's going to be exactly as annoying to deal with as the other ones. On the other hand, look at all these unique... That's unique. That only turns up once in the entire game, unless of course there are more than one perfect clone. Because that would probably annoy me. Because if that's supposed to be the perfect clone, why would there be multiples of them? Other than to drag out the running time of this game even longer. I mean, each level has taken me between 30 and 40 minutes to complete, roughly around there, with... Oh! I've never actually paused this game before. Let's have a look. Bio cards. Robin, Cyborg, Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy. The quality artwork is incredible. What are the other extras? Mass Effect Movie Asset Viewer. To unlock more assets, beat Mission 3 with at least 80% success rate. Yep, it's just a sprite viewer. Good god, the extras in this suck. I don't know what I was expecting, really, but... Robin can change directions midway through using his staff attack. That's quite useful if the enemy moves. I actually quite like that. And now, Perfect Beast Boy. And by perfect, I mean uses the exact same AI, but with more color. And more jumping. They seem awfully fond of jumping, these perfect AIs. The sheer amount of jumping that is going on in this bit. It's kind of sickening, actually. Oh well. We're being told to go up, which means we should probably go up. And aha! Perfect Cyborg. I should probably start taking those things as a dead giveaway. I guess that means there's only Perfect Robin and Brother Blood to go, and then we're done with this game. That is the best thought I have had in some time. Some considerable time. Also, the Cyborg isn't as bad to fight as some of the other ones. Apart from the homing rockets thing, that is rather bothersome. Damn homing rockets. But they're homing when they're rockets. At least they're being called homing rockets and not homing missiles. Missile does kind of imply missing. That's what's always bothered me about these things. But then again, Hittiles isn't a very nice name, is it? Would you want a heat-seeking Hittile? I don't think you would. Right. You're done, and oh, we appear to have to fight another Cyborg clone. Does this mean we're going to have to fight four Robin clones, sorry, before we fight Perfect Robin? Probably. consistency. Lovely, lovely consistency. And I'll bet you each of the individual colours of Titan clone will be able to be viewed as individual assets. Because that's totally what they are. Assets. Such assets with much value. Much value, very asset. Come on. You must be nearly conked out by now. Punch, punch, punch. No, you're not. Oh well. Laser. There we are. I'm just gonna wait for you to come out again. Laser. Laser. Actually, why am I doing this? Switch to Raven. Force field. Because gradually smacking things with force fields is the best way to win. Fairly easy to navigate to a computer room though, so punch you away, click some buttons, and... I did. I explicitly activated the computer. Come on. Door is locked. Find the computer and use Robin to activate it. Here is a computer. You gotta be kidding. Is there another computer that isn't that one? Because that may be the most dickish thing the game has actually done. I don't think this game is capable of doing actual dickish things, but apparently it is. That was actually rather mean of you, game. I'd congratulate you, but feels a bit hollow, really. And is this perfect Robin? This is perfect Robin. It was only a matter of time. On the other hand, once this is done, we don't have to fight clones of the Titans ever again. I do like saying ever again in that exasperated tone of voice. Ever again. It will all be over. And then I will be able to relax and drink more tea and forget this all ever happened until I play the sequel. Forgetting is just a general theme of playing bad games, isn't it? It's one of the most important things you can do. Laser. Oh no, I want to be Cyborg. Laser. There we go. Punch you away. Yep. Third Robin. Of course there was going to be a third Robin. Let's just change into a Rhino. I guess changing into a Rhino has so far solved every single one of our problems. Without fail. Without fail. And yep, 4 Robins, as we all suspected would happen from the very beginning. Punch, 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 punch. I still love the fact that they made Raven's style as punchy as the rest of them, considering that Raven isn't an especially punchy person, neither is Starfire, but I guess they just wanted a universal control system and panic. Panic over. For now. Right, that's done. And perfect Robin! With no way of distinguishing that one of them is us and one of them is them, except for the fact that we never throw those grenade things. Well, we just did then, but that's only because I haven't really used them much, apart from to demonstrate that they exist. Let's throw some more. They're actually rather nice. They do a little bit of damage, and they aren't completely untoward. Don't know what I mean by they're not completely untoward, I just like saying the phrase. I like saying a lot of phrases, especially out of context. People pick me up on that. They're like, context, guy, why don't you give me some? And I'm like, why do I have to give you context? Make your own damn context. It's like the time I got into a fight with a sea lizard. And then they sigh again and they wonder why I still exist. I sometimes wonder why I still exist. But then I remember everything will be okay in the end. Because the fight against Brother Blood cannot be that far away now. Right? Right? Here we are! Prepare for your final battle, Titans! You've destroyed my school in the past, but this time I will be the destroyer. I'd be really scared if we hadn't beaten you every single time before. Titans, go! Oh my goodness! Final boss music! I'm utterly amazed. Can you see this expression of amazement on my face? I'm amazed. Tell you what isn't amazing me though. Brother Blood just seems to be all the other bosses rolled into one. Except that his thing doesn't reverse controls, it just immobilizes me instead. Immobilization is great. Can I actually damage him down there? Unsurprisingly, the answer is no. Of course I can't. Damage, 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 damage. Oh no, now I can't move. Great. This is actually the most engaging boss battle we've had so far. Nice. I'd be impressed if it weren't for the fact that he is incredibly annoying. But I'm actually quite satisfied with this as the final boss. On the other hand, at least we can nullify his thingy just by... Laser! Laser is actually doing a rather good job of nullifying his immobilization ray. Just walk away, walk away, walk away, and then he will come back. Punch him again. Laser. Okay. Kinda want to switch up now. Seems like a sensible thing to do. Ah. The pain, the agony, the pain. I keep pressing that when I mean, no, those things can't be reflected like mammoths can. On the other hand, the shield does a remarkably good job of making this boss battle easier than it should be. Except now, because he's down there and I can't really get him from down there. Oh, I think the cat wants in. Right, where was I? Ah yes, being immobilized and nearly dying. That's two Titans nearly dying now, that's probably not a good thing. Ram! Oh no, those things do actually damage me. And now that he's reduced to half health, he's actually getting serious! Or as serious as this game really gets. Punch, punch, punch. I wonder if he's got a unique critical ah. Maybe he does. Or maybe he doesn't. Laser. Oh. Missed. Of course I missed. Punch, punch. Laser. Oh no, he just keeps doing that thing he does. Laser. Laser. More lasering. Nobody's health is that great actually, but guess you take what you can get. I'll be able to defeat this one, I think. Maybe. I am going to save state just in case. Switch back to Raven. Yeah, he's too far away, but now he's not. Now I can smack him with the force field. I seem to do the most damage when smacking him with the force field. Void, void. Put the shield up. Now he goes away, jumps up again. Oh! He does have a unique, I'm nearly losing theme. He also apparently really likes his evil shooty ray things now. No, he's coming back. Shield up again. And change Titan. Laser. Change Titan again, actually. Yeah, haven't used Robin in a while. He's still got a decent amount of health left. Punch. Punch. I'm so nearly done. I'm so nearly done, it's painful. Come on. Not long to go now. Just stay there. Nope. Ah! Got locked in the combo thing. Let's change to Beast Boy. One last Rhino Ram, and yes! Ha ha ha! The self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Your defeat is now assured. Maybe you didn't lose so many bases if you didn't always blow them up. Fair point. But now we actually have to... There is actually an escape sequence, isn't there? Complete with a timer? This is the most engaging the gameplay has all been. And now it's penalising me for being an idiot. Run, run. If there's compulsory fight segments, someone's going to die. Float, float, float. Ooh, rumbling. And bricks falling on me because they had to reuse things even in this actually fairly novel escape sequence. Well, novel for the context of this game, not actually properly novel. Activate that, open that. Because we have to use all of our skills to get out. They've probably given us plenty of time considering it's a children's game. They wouldn't make it a really, really narrow margin of escape, would they? No. They just want to make sure that we remember how to use all the Titan skills again. So, if I navigate through this tiny little pipe thing, keep going, keep going. Oh no, now I need Cyborg's unique skill because we haven't used that one yet. Punch down. Oh, and now it just seems to loop back to the beginning. Which means that the next one I will need is Starfires. Yes, probably. Yeah, this bit is... Ah, no. Hitting those things does actually try to make me drop to the ground. Ah! This may be the most frustrating part of all of them. On the other hand, I'm getting there. Come on. Come on. You're doing well. You're doing well. You're doing well. You're alright. You're alright. Oh, I can actually run up this section. Well, I can't. I can jump. Oh no, there was a shortcut all along. Whew. We're done. We are done. That was it. That was the last level. Woohoo! I feel like I've actually accomplished something. Let us indeed devour the pizza victory, Starfire. Because I'm going to need it to make up for that, not even a pun, but phrased like one. Artificial mind and movement. They are the people I have to blame for this. I shall keep that in mind. Well, no I won't, but... At least I can see exactly who worked on this, and some really weird silhouetted concept art in the background that does not look like normal proportions. Probably because it isn't. Creative director, executive producer. Come on, I want to see the limited edition collector's cards and whatever they actually do. Probably not much. Probably not much at all. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. I don't really care about all these names in the credits. Unless there's one I recognize. I don't think there will be though, because this is a licensed game. Why would there be anything I recognize in a licensed game? So many people. Oh, and they did actually use proper sound bites from their actual voice actors. I like that. That's nice. Load. Does this mean that there's another difficulty level? No, thank you. I'm just gonna quickly... Okay, whatever these collector's card things do, I have no idea how to get them to work. Oh well. That's it. That is the end of Let's Play Teen Titans for the GBA. I hope you enjoyed watching this a lot more than I enjoyed actually having to play through that, and I will see you in an arbitrary length of time for the sequel. But before I play that, I have to play something that could be better. It could be worse. The next game I'm going to play is Pokemon Dark Cry. See you for that!